Greetings everyone. So this is a question that I just want us to revise through it publicly. So this is a public video and I want us to go through it together and we see where we made some mistakes. Those of you under my online lessons, you are going to agree with me that this is a particular question that I gave you. So the question is saying, a sprinter runs a race of 200 meters. A time for running the race is 25 seconds, ending at U meter per second. The person had to end at this speed. Then we are given the first question, which is always simple. We know that the first question is always simple. The question is saying, calculate the acceleration in the first 4 seconds. We are told to calculate now the acceleration in the first 4 seconds. Before we go any further, first of all, we need to write the formula for acceleration. Acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial over time. We know that this is a particular formula we are going to use. Looking at a diagram that is here, this is a sketch that we are given. In the first 4 seconds, it's between this and that interval, between this interval. So the time is here. This is 4 seconds, isn't it? The person was starting at 0. So this is the initial. Then ending up to that point, that is where the final velocity is. So starting at 0, ending at 9 meters per second. So looking at this formula, we are going to say final velocity is 9 minus initial, the starting point was 0. I say 0 over, what is the time difference? The time difference is 4. I put a 4 there like that. I say acceleration is now equal to, what is the acceleration there? Acceleration is equal to what? 9 over what? 4. You know that here you are not allowed to use calculators. So to avoid complications and to save time, you can just end here, meter per seconds squared. That is the acceleration. You can end there. Those of you that managed to divide, the answer was 2.25 meter per second squared, isn't it? So that is the answer. But to avoid problems and to avoid making mistakes, more especially if you are not sure, it is better you just end there. So we've answered that particular question. Let us now move on to the other question. We are given this other question here. The question is saying, we calculate the distance covered in the first 20 seconds. We are told to calculate the distance that was covered in the first 20 seconds. So let me lab this so that they don't confuse you. So from here up to this point. So the thing we are putting into consideration, it is this part that is here. Just this. What name is this shape? This is a what? This shape that is here. That is called a trapezium. So the formula we are going to use is that formula of a trapezium, where we know that the formula here, we know that the area is equal to distance. So I say 1 over 2, then A plus what? Plus B cross, then I put H. This is a particular formula I'm going to use, where I'm going to say now that distance is now equal to 1 over 2, then what is my A? This is now where some people get to face challenges. So these two, this one and that one, these are parallel to each other. The longer one is B, the shorter one is A. So what is A? The distance between there. What is the distance between 4 and 20? That is 16. Plus, then B, it is here up to there, which is 20. I put a 20 there. What is my height? This line that is connecting this line that is perpendicular. So it is what? It is 9. I put my 9 there. So this is equal to what? This is just the same as what? Here I'm going to say 1 over 2 like that. Then I do this. If I add here, I get 36. 36 gets to be multiplied with a 9 that is there. So what answer am I going to get? Then here, if you do some mathematics, what is 36 divided by 2? What answer are you going to get there? So when you say 36 divided 2, you get 18. 18 times the 9 that is there. So when you multiply with the 9 that is there, this is the answer we were getting, 162. So we said distance was therefore equal to what? 162 meters. You are done. So meaning that this is the what? This is the answer. So the distance covered in the first 20 seconds is equal to what? 162 meters. That is the distance that was covered, isn't it? I'm done just like that. So from here up to there, this whole thing is what? 162 meters. That is my answer. I move now to this question. Find the value of u. I'm told to find the value of u. The value that is there, the u, that value, this value for u. Looking at a shape that has remained there, that is a trapezium, isn't it? The shape that has remained there, that is a trapezium. Since this is a trapezium, I'm told that the whole distance there was what? The whole distance was what? 200. This is what I'm given in the question. It was what? 200. The whole thing, it was 200. So I've calculated from here up to there, which is 162. What has remained there from 162? So I'm going to say 200 minus 162. What answer am I going to get? I'm going to get 38. So the distance was covered there. That is what? 38 meters. That is the distance that has remained. Meaning that I'm going to use the formula for what? Distance to find the value of u. So what I'm going to do now, looking at the formula that is going to be used, I've told you that this is a trapezium. This is also a trapezium. So I will say distance is equal to half a plus b, then I do this, where I'm going to say that distance is therefore equal to half. What is the distance first of all? I'm told distance is 38, isn't it? 38 there, open bracket. What is a? These two sides that are parallel, this is a, this is b. So from here to there, b is what? 9 plus, I do this. Then from here up to there, this is u that is there, isn't it? So I get u there. Then what is the height from here to there? The one that is perpendicular. This is the height. The height is what? 5. This is what I'm going to do. Then from here, I can now do what? I can now cross multiply. So I do what? I cross multiply. This times that. 38 times 2. What answer are we getting there when we multiply by 2? We are getting 76, which is equal to, here I'm going to remain with 9 plus u like this, cross, then 5 there. I multiply now. I say, what is, this is 76, which is equal to, what is 5 times 9? I get 45, isn't it? I'm going to get 45, then plus 5u. Here I group the like terms together. 76 minus 45, which is equal to 5u. From here, what am I going to do? I say, okay, the 76 that was there minus 45. What is the answer? I'm going to get 31, which is equal to 5u. I divide both sides by 5. I also divide there by 5. This cancelled. So, which means that u is now equal to what? So, there, if you look at what you are given there, if you look at what you are given, if you divide 5 into 30, it is 6, remainder 1. 5 into 1, it can't. Put a point, you put a 0. 5 into 10, it is 2. So, meter per second. This is the what? This is the answer. This is how you were supposed to answer that. Those of you that are interested in starting tuitions with me, this was just a public video, but I do private lessons. Only those that are under my online lessons get to access them. So you can text me on WhatsApp on 0971 066747. 0971 066747. I'm here to help you.